Hi everybody, Randy here, and I'm really happy to welcome you back to the Back 9. In this episode, I'm going to be reviewing the new Callaway Big Bertha B21 irons. Just a quick reminder so you know who this review is coming from. I'll be 62 years old real soon. I've had 7 knee operations, 2 full replacements. My swing speed has suffered dramatically because of my knees. I currently play to between a 14 and 15 handicap. My average drive is between 220 and 230 yards. I only try to review golf equipment that I could see myself playing, or people around my handicap, or people with higher handicaps all the way to a beginner. That's why you won't see me reviewing blades. I don't have the game for it, won't try it. And you won't see me reviewing purposely made low spinning drivers that I know I can't hit. For example, Callaway has the Maverick, the Epic, and the Rogue in a Sub-Zero model. The Sub-Zeros are made for really fast swingers and aren't made for the average golfer. These irons are really big and really chunky. Most people would say they're in the super game improvement iron category. As you can see in the picture, these irons have a really thick top line. They also have a lot of offset, as well as a really wide, chunky, thick sole. This is a big club. Why am I excited about this video and this review? Because the Callaway Big Bertha B21 irons are awesome, and they're really awesome for their target audience. They are, I would say, one of the top 2 to 3, and they might be at the top, easiest irons I've ever hit. The sound and feel of these irons really surprised me. It was good, and it was considerably better than other irons in this category. If you like what you're seeing in this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe and smash that notification bell so you'll know when my next episode goes live. If you have time, go back and watch some of my older videos. It's all 2020 equipment, and there's some good information there, as well as some really good interviews. If you like any of them, give them a big thumbs up as well. Did I mention these irons are easy to hit? The forgiveness on dispersion and distance is great. They're easy to launch, they don't balloon, they have a good trajectory, and they stop on the green. I tried a couple shots from like 80 yards out with the 8-iron, bumping it up there. The ball stops very close to where the ball mark was, and this really surprised me as well. As you can see by this chart, they're strong lofted. A 7-iron with 29 degrees of loft is considered strong lofted. Even though I've seen sets out there today where the 7-irons are 27 and 27.5 degrees. So, by modern standards, they're strong lofted, yes, but not as strong as some others in their category. Distance-wise, these are good and they're consistent, but they're not bombers. You're going to get pretty much what you would get from most other sets with a 29 degree 7-iron, and they're really easy to hit. Another thing about the B21s is they really shine out of the rough. I put a couple balls in some pretty gnarly lies, and I had no problem getting them out with the B21s. That was surprising to me for how big and chunky they are. I had the 3 demo irons I was hitting for about 10 days, and I got in about 5 rounds with them. After hitting them, I felt no need to go into GC Quad and verify what I already saw in the course. The forgiveness was there. It was consistent. The launch was consistent. The peak height was consistent. I mean, I didn't need to go into GC Quad and confirm all that. These irons are that good, that consistent, and that easy to hit. I can tell you, with the 8-iron, I hit it an average of about 153 yards, give or take. My normal iron, I hit 145, 148 average. So the difference there is being the loft in the B21s compared to the lofts in my irons. So let me know below, what was the easiest set of irons you've hit to date? And if you have a chance to try these, let me know how they compare. Price-wise, a set of 7 irons with the stock steel shafts are $899.99. And in graphite, they're $999.99. I don't know how I feel about the pricing. Let me know below as well if you think that's a good value for this type of club. Iron sets are priced all over the place now, with some being much more expensive and some being a little less expensive. So I haven't made a judgment yet on the price, but I'd be interested to know what you think. Could I game these irons right now? Probably not. That has more to do with me and up here than the irons. First of all, I don't like looking down at a dress at a big chunky iron with this much offset. Also, I play a draw, and these do have a lot of offset. So what it does is it tends to overemphasize my draw and even sometimes turns it into a really long left hook. I also don't like playing with irons that have a wide, chunky, heavy sole on the bottom. I'm a picker, not a digger. So when I try irons like this with that big chunky sole and all the weight down there, I can tend to hit them fat. If you fight a slice, bingo baby, these irons are for you. As a matter of fact, these irons are for a lot of people. They're that easy to hit. And if you haven't gotten that idea through this entire video, I've really tried to emphasize how easy they are to hit. I hope this video finds everybody healthy and staying safe the best you can. When you're on the course and you're on that par 5 and you got about 200 yards to the green and you're trying to decide, do I hit my hybrid, 5-wood, iron? All that matters to me is you hit them straight. Thank you very much for watching.